Wait, I didn't mute my stream, hold on. Wait, my microphone. Wait, I'm prepared, I swear. Hello. Is my mic working? Yes, it is. Hello. Okay. I have no idea how this is going to go. I have no idea how this stream is going to go. Hi, Ninx. Hello. Hi, John K. Silver. Hi, Ninx. Hi, Chase. Hi, Venom. Hi, Rod. Hi, Bird. Hi, Streambot. Hi, Kyoku's not here. Kyoku had to sleep. Hello, everybody. No. I have a freaking water ring on my desk. Idiot. I didn't manage to get a pumpkin milkshake because I went to the place that had the milkshakes and I saw that they had a caramel apple milkshake instead. What'd you do? I said hi! Yeah, you heard your name. I said hi. Oh, hi, Mesa. I'm here to say hi to y'all. Alright. Streambot and chat. Hell yeah, dude. My Ice King crown, excuse me, it says DM because I am the DM. And you are the creators of what I will be readied. You committed a crime? I mean, I can't prove that you haven't. Maybe you have. Am I, like, smaller than usual? Hold on. Be large. Large and in charge. You like Adventure Time? I never... I used to watch Adventure Time. I never finished it. There we go. Close enough. This works. There's no game that you're gonna be trying to find. Yeah, I remember, like, vague stuff about the Ice King. He was, I was about to say he was chill, but I'm like, oh, fuck. No puns. No puns in this chat. Please finish it. I have been, like, told to. There was a point where I was watching it. Oh, hello, Starlight! There was a point where I was, I was watching it with Laugh, but I never actually got around to finishing it. I can't remember why. Quite literally chill, yeah. My head. I have a headache. I took some medicine. Alright, but... I didn't buy one for chat. You're right, I how foolish could I have been that I didn't buy a caramel apple cream milkshake for every single one of the members of my chat. Briefly turns British, what the fuck? Oh god. You know, it happens. It just happens. So every once in a while, you might turn British, and unfortunately, some people don't turn back, and they're the ones that get banished to Britland. That's how it happened. I know, I was there. Oh wait, there's no background music, hold on. That's right. There you go. Now you get some background music. You don't like caramel? Hot fudge milkshake? How can you have a fucking hot fudge milkshake? You can't have a hot milkshake. It'll melt. You can have a fudge milkshake. I think it's called a chocolate milkshake, though. Anyways, okay, so we are here to make a D&D one-shot. D&D one-shot. Heart. Oh, hi, Manuel. What's up? It's been a while. So, I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go. But I guess we will find out. So, for what this is going to be, I am going to have you guys try and come up with ideas on what a D&D one-shot should be. The setting, the premise, the characters, you know, events, creatures, such and such. So you guys can all, like, get together and figure all this stuff out, and then I'm going to put all of it together, mash it into, like, a form, like, what did I say? I'm gonna shove all of your ideas into, like, a ball of Elmer's glue that I got from Walmart, and then, like, hand it over to my friends. I'm going to be running your one-shot that you guys construct for a couple of my friends. So, you better make it good. Make it good, or not. Do whatever the hell you want. This is all up to you guys. Club sandwich, hell yeah. We'll be playing so far, Ron doesn't know any of, like, the homies yet. Oracle and Scaevola are both interested in playing. I messaged a third person, but they haven't messaged back yet. I might have to DM them a second time, and I do have another person in mind. So I have 4 people that I think I will be able to bring into this. If not, I have like a whole group of homies. You spent a while writing a backstory for a big bad, but you wrote way too much. Yeah, this is a one-shot, so the whole like thing is that it should be able to be done in like 1 session. 1, maybe 2 sessions. Preferably 1 session, otherwise it wouldn't really be a one-shot. So whatever the premise is and all the encounters and whatnot needs to be able to be fit into a playtime of like several hours. So just keep that in mind. Alright. Prequel to the main campaign in the Discord? Oh. I mean, I guess, but the thing is, that's already like a pre-established setting. I want you guys to like come up with your own world, your own setting, your own characters, your own whatever, and then slap them down. If you guys want it, just use mine, I guess. But I want to see what you guys come up with. What time period? That's up to you. What do you guys want? Backstory? A page or so. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, so first off, what kind of... Actually, you know, since Silver brought it up, what time period do you want this to be? Do you want it to be, like, fantasy kind of thing? Or do you want it to be, like, fucking cyberpunk? Do you want it to just be modern day? What else? What do you guys want? What do you think? What are you guys thinking? I'm just gonna... Time period. I'm just gonna write these things down in here. I have a Google Doc, but I didn't feel like... Let's open in another tab. D&D Western Boogaloo. Fantasy, medieval, fantasy Victorian. Alright, that's 3 for, like, Victorian. 3 for, like, medieval kind of thing. Fantasy, 4 for fantasy. You wanted to be- Junk, you're not in this! Okay, so... It's... Alright, it looks like fantasy. Fantasy. Just like standard. I'll just do standard fantasy. Standard. Fantasy... I don't know how to spell medieval. Hold on a second. Medieval. Standard fantasy medieval. Okie dokie. Dark fantasy western. Unfortunately, everybody has outvoted Dark Fantasy Western. But what do you guys want like, what do you want, like, the theme to be? Do you want it to be, like, goofy? You missed something? All that we've decided so far is the time period. It's just the standard, like, medieval fantasy kind of thing. Do you know, like, do you want it to be, like, a goofy, like, upbeat thing? Do you want it to be, like, dark and gritty? You want it to be dramatic, funny? Just, you know, adventure, epic, slice of life, I don't know. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Vibes. What do you want the vibes of this to be? Goofy dark? Ooh. What is goofy dark? I feel like that's contradictory. I don't know if you can have, like, what is, like, goofy dark? Adventure with bits of goofy, slice of life, camping trip day festival? Mystery detective, slice of life. Ooh, typical high school and then people start dying. Dude, I love that, dude. It's Danganronpa. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of different stuff here. Let's see. We got, like... What is this? We got 2 for slice of life. So 2 for slice of life. What did Mesa say? 2 for adventure. Oh, 2 for adventure / goofy. And then... Oh, wait, no. Oh my god, what is this? So 2 for goofy... 2 for slice of life, 1 for dark, 1 for adventure. So it's between... I guess slice of life can be goofy. Goofy dark? Goofy dark? I mean, I guess. Going to be condensed into one session, then it needs to be easily consumable, yeah. I can count fine. Meso just posted 2 comments with different words that I was looking for. Okay, so it looks like... So Goofy Dark? Do you guys want Goofy Dark? Goofy Dark. Goofy you guys have definitely like. So it's either Goofy Dark / Slice of Life. You got conglomeration. I feel like this will get like more understood once we actually pick like the premise of whatever is going to be happening here. Something happened a lot in medieval times. It is corruption. I think it should have some kind of hidden power figure, maybe a senator trying to become the ruler or something. Goofy Dark, as long as you guys get to fight monsters, you're happy. Fair enough. Alright, alright. I guess we'll see, Something about... Oh my gosh, I don't know anything about politics. Let's see. Can there be a rain festival? Umbrella dancing performances and puddle competitions and music? Thought just can't... Wait, what do you mean joking? That's cute. No, everyone throw out ideas and we can like slap them together. So hold on. We have... What ideas do we have? Evil power figure wants to... What do you say? Hidden power figure trying to become ruler. Wants to be ruler. And then we have Rain Festival. Ooh, I can think of how to slap these together. Oh yeah, have a cool crown, thanks. Yeah. Practice, have fun with trombone. Okay, I will put I'll put evil insane cookie wizard on here because technically that is an idea shared with the chat. Insane cookie wizard. I guess we'll see what happens if that's actually used. Random location, go for it. What's the question? Sorry, was responding to DM. The question is like, just throw out like ideas of what like a premise to be or things that'll happen in it. Political trauma. Political drama is like one of my least favorite fucking genres ever. I hate that stuff. But if you guys are the ones building this campaign, not me. Dropping in to say hi in chat, probably can't stay long because hacking practice. God, that's so fucking cool. Hacking practice. That doesn't sound real. There's no way that you're not like a government spy or something, Jimmy Neutron. It's crazy. My flip-flapping milkshake is bleeding on my desk. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Kinda like college, but fun. Dang, bro. Alright, I'm back. Oh, there's paragraphs in chat now. Town that rains all the time. Hanabi. But instead of being gloomy, everyone goes out and enjoys and celebrates the rain. No one is caught dead without a beautiful umbrella, raincoats, or boots. Beat a warlord that's amassing an army before it grows too strong. Ooh. Warlord. I'll do warlord and point to the power figure guy. Warlord with army. The chained islands are a series of mysterious floating islands that are chained together by big rusting chains. The islands Periodically, cycle through ascending and descending. I love floating islands! Hold on. I'm adding that. Floating islands. Floating islands are peak aesthetic. Floating islands. Parentheses, chains. Ooh, as the island rises up, the pressure on the surface grows to the point where it's impossible to move or even breathe. People call this the crushing. Oh my god. Oh jeez Louise. Okay, let me read through all of these. Is always blue, the shoots are always beautiful and clean from the rain. Okay. Happy rainy town. Once you hear the rattle of change, you'll know the crushing will start once again. Legend has a chain island something to the chain island. By fate, we are all crushed under its weight. That rhymes. To manipulate cultural chokeholds step by step and make the government more dependent on him. I am sorry, I don't know anything about political drama. I don't think I'd be able to functionally craft a one-shot around a political drama. Plus, I don't know. Is there like anybody who's actually interested in political dramas? I've never heard somebody actually say that they liked political drama. Except you, apparently. One day of sunshine a year? Oh. What if instead of floating islands, they're islands held by giant beings, and the objective of the campaign is to prevent one or more from being killed to save the people? Oh, that's cool! Ooh, I like that actually. Hold on, let me shrink this down. Alright. Yeah, that's Gucci. I like that. Most political thing done is eat frozen Uncrustables! Dude, I used to do that! I used to do that when I was a kid. I liked how the peanut butter would be like a solid thing. It would be like biting into like a chocolate bar, except it would be peanut butter. It would be like cold peanut butter bar instead of chocolate. It was really good. I liked the honey ones. Instead of like peanut butter and jelly, it's honey and peanut butter. It's so good. Yes, right? It's so good. I completely forgot about that. He's the only one on the planet. Nah, dude. I might have just been too lazy to slap it in the microwave or something, but I liked it. I also used to eat, do you guys ever have those, like, they're like tiny mini pancakes. Like Eggo or whatever pancake brand made mini pancakes. They were like small, and you would just slap them all on a plate and cook them, and you got mini pancake bites. I used to also just eat those frozen. I would just go down in the basement, pick out the little, like, tiny strawberry pancakes, just eat them. Not the last part. Oh, wait, with the mini ones? Hold on. Like, word for word mentioning the chocolate texture and everything. Yes! It's so good! Yeah, I'm not insane! Oh, you're crab guy? Yeah. We'll get to, like, creatures and stuff. Oh, right, let me write this down. Floating islands. So wait, did I write floating islands chains? Or big boys and gotta stop one from dead. I can read my handwriting and that's all that matters. If you can actually get into a food talk, parentheses impossible. Fuck you. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, hold on, huh? Don't you mean not getting into a food talk, parentheses impossible? What were we saying? Change that connect the big guys, and if one falls, all fall because they're connected. What are the big boys? Because I like that idea. I like the windows are like prisms and rainbows from rays scattered throughout every home. I like this. I like the rain town visual things that Silver's getting for like the main town, and I like the idea of like the chains and the big guys holding up the floating islands, and you gotta, like, prevent them from crashing down and destroying everything. Each one represents an element, like golems or something. Oh ho! Yee. I'm down for that. I like that. I like that. You guys are good at this. This is gonna be cool. Alright. Floating islands. Okay. So, Rain Festival. I'll write Rainy Town here. Rainy Town. I miss you, Hanabi. Maybe Element Boys? Big Boys. Elements? Question mark? Elements. Threat of chain falling. The evil guy uses this opportunity to elect himself to a higher position and power, exploiting fear and horror to get even more powerful. You really like political dramas. Oh, the precipice. What is this? Giant moving island that was hollowed out by a strong and powerful people that are still hollowing that out to this day? This comes in the mesas, but you don't see how. You mean moving in the ocean or the sea? Oh. Move it in the ocean or the sea? I feel like since this is just a one-shot, we need to stick to one location. I like the floating islands idea. Campaign can start with the party being banished off of the islands, and they have to go to the feet of each giant attempt to get back up. Ooh. Yeah, there's like a... Like the islands are like this civilization, and like beneath that is just a wasteland. That's why they're up on the islands, because the rest of the planet is uninhabitable. Banished / or they could have just fallen off of it. Fall from islands, like in Stray, how you like fall into the underground area and you have to get back out. Could we make... Oh, could you make diseases? Yeah, do you want, like... If it's, like, if we actually do, like, Wasteland as, like, the world, it could be, like, disease. Oh, that could end up... that would be weird. Yeah, if they, like, fall off the islands or get banished to, like, the dead zone, filled with, like, diseased, mutated creatures, and they have to find their way back. Maybe a historical event? Could be one of the giants gave up and dropped his island, causing a disaster, and now it feels guilty, and the only giant without an island. Ooh! The islandless giant. Ooh. That could be. Would that... What if... I feel like if they did... You could just walk up to the giant and say, hey dude, can you like pick me up, put me back on the island? Back? Oh, welcome back, Hogan. Did you miss something again? So it seems like we've kind of settled on like the concept of floating islands, but also being banished off of like the civilizations of the floating islands to like the world below, which may or may not be like a wasteland or diseased or things like that, and they have to find their way back. I do like the big giant boy though, who dropped his island. Giant dropped his island. Sad face. Alright. Okay. So is that the... Do you have any other... any other ideas? Because I feel like... Island... Civilization... / Rainy Town, which can exist on... exists on one of the islands. That can be, like, where you start out. Rain Festival. Ooh, maybe something happens at the Rain Festival that gets you guys fucked off the island. Rainy Town. It could start off with the Rainy Festival. And then... Fall... Banished... to... what would it even be called? The ground. Fall banished to the ground. The Messerer Pox. Oh boy, that sounds What the heck? It's the mesopox. When contracted, the disease will mutate you into separate stages. First your arms are mutated, then your legs, then your chest, your neck, and finally your head. Mutated? Like you turn into like a big gloopy glocky mutant like Dekan from Forewarned? Or do you turn into like a flesh blob? Like just a massive writhing flesh with tentacles and goop? Or maybe you're like a furry. The world below would be considered oh my god, that's it, considered a biomass. Covered in biomass, except for the area surrounding the giants where it's just barren. Oh, fucking flesh meat pit? Diseased flesh meat pit land? Ooh. Diseased flesh meat pit land. Oh my god, oh no. Oh god, ouch. Laughing makes my head hurt. Dude. Oh shit, I'm kind of down for weird, gross, rotting flesh meat pit land with mutated blobs down there, and then like at the base of the giants there's just wastelands. That's actually kind of cool. Ground. Disease. Pox. Flesh. Flesh bio mass world below giants. I'm just gonna write clearing in very small letters. I'll know what it means. Oh, bye Jimmy! Be back in 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, I feel like it'll still be going within that time. Hi, Mean, welcome in. How you doing? Redeem arm split holes erupt from all over your face. Oh, jeez, legs many plus of newly formed eyes? Dang, like full-on fucking mutant goob gabs. Goodness gracious. Terribly good? Wait, what? And alright, let's. In that sense, why not we make the giant that no longer have an island have like people what? Huh? That's excuse me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like he's preggers? What the fuck do you mean? Eh? What the giants are? Oh wait, what was the music make you lose control? Wait, scroll up. Oh, the atlas. Oh, I didn't even see that. Slow. Let's see. I got too excited by the idea of the biomass. Hold on. The atlases. Titanic beings who hold up the remnants of the world that haven't been tainted by the depths below. Each atlas represents an element with their island consists of. Oh, and then yeah, and then the water element can be Rainy Town, which is where you guys are from. Oh, I like that. Giant atlases. There you go. Oh, nice. Element islands. This could be more infectious biomass. Oh god, yeah. You get they have to avoid the goopy biomass blobs so they don't also become a goopy biomass blob mutant. Make Nurgle's place in the warp? Oh no, I don't even know what that means. You put your ideas in the Discord, you gotta go for a bit. I probably won't be switching back and forth between the Discord because I'm focusing on this and chat and I only have 2 monitors. Rubble would be like the flesh that hates, but the color of the flesh is dark blue. Oh, do you want to make it blue? I've heard of flesh that hates. That's an SCP, right? I'm pretty sure I either read that one or I read one that was like that. I can't remember. But yeah, dude, blue sounds cool. Makes it less like gory and weird for anybody who happens to waddle by. I'm down for that. I think it would be less awkward to make it like a weird dark bluish purpley color. Handwriting sucks. Fuck you, Oracle! Festival, pox, biomass. Dark blue. Bup, boop, beep, bup. Can't even read this? Well, I can, and that's all that matters. Flesh enemies in your personal forte! Yeah, I have had multiple, like, flesh creatures and flesh blobs, and there was a mini arc that revolved around a gigantic mass of flesh in my campaign, so I have used flesh blobs and creatures relatively multiple times. You construction paper crown, thank you! It's a nice, you did a good job, thank you! Guess if you want anything on the Rainy Town festivals, you can just back read chat. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, yeah. I could just like rewatch the VOD for all of the details that you like slapped, because you had a very nice, pretty representation of the water town, the water island. Big bad you made because you based him around a lot of fire stuff. Oh, yeah. Plot idea: the air island is the one that fell, and now they gotta get it back up before it gets tainted and makes air unbreathable. Ooh, are we gonna do a... So, do we want to do that the island fell? Like the giant dropped the island, and we're trying to get the island back up? Or were we, like, did we somehow get banished or fall down and we have to make our way back up? Do we want to save an island, or do we just want to try and get ourselves back to a... Oh wait, Oracle! This is spoilers! You're gonna be playing this! This is spoilers, Oracle! Yeah, that's why Sky isn't here right now. He asked me, before I was going to ask him to be one of the players anyway, but he messaged me before I even got a chance to ask him, like, hey, am I gonna be a player? So he knew whether or not to show up to the stream today. The biomassive walkers? You can't even read what this says! So, do we want to have a... Hold on, wait, let me read. Save an island seems like it'd take longer. You vote just escape? Maybe. Stars are loud. Bye-bye, Lariko! Below endless would be like the flesh that has become... extra steps. Parts of the biomass would become mobile? I'd have to, like, reread which one the flesh that hates is. I can't remember. How does that one work? A pale color. Skin of the infected. I kind of like the blue, personally. But that's just, I just think that would look cooler. It could be, I mean, it could be different colors depending on where. Flesh versions of the giants that are just roaming around the wastelands? Oh my god. I feel, oh, that would be terrifying, honestly. Daddy Longlegs from Rain World? What's that? I think I have, wait, I think I might have Rain World on my Steam wishlist. I don't know who Daddy Longlegs is from that, though. The name could stay? The biomassive walkers. Was that the, like the big blob versions? Like the tainted meat versions of the atlases are biomassive walkers, is that what you mean? Corruption below, shambler amount of things. Corruption. Yeah, so it looks like we have meat friends. Diseased. That's not what diseased, that's not. Diseased meat friends. They don't like you. There we go. Big blobs infected matter has long tendrils to wander around. Ah, dude. I had a thing like that in my campaign. A small girl turned into a giant evil meat blob and tried to kill the party, so they set it on fire. That was actually really cool. I liked that. A meanie face on it too? Okay. You right. Biomass could have some purpose. That's why there's some abandoned buildings with biomassive parasited. Yeah, I feel like the biomassive would have to have some kind of purpose, otherwise they would get into conflicts with the regular giants. We're supposed to drop the idea of mountains. Mountain of smile bodies. Oh no. The first idea enemy you popped up? Like the guy, like the ones that wander around? Just like the, what is it, like the tainted, those guys? Once you were tainted by an infection of the corruption below, they shamble around mindlessly as they spread its corruption. That one? The tainted. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've made a pretty good premise already. Yeah, I feel like if we add more, it's going to be long. So, the thing is, do we want to do either, like, investigate the fallen islands to see if there are survivors? Do we want to do... I feel like doing a raise the island back up would not work as well, because that seems like it would be really long, like Venom said. So I would say we either do, we get yeeted off the island somehow, and we have to find our way back up, or you're like scouts or something that were sent off to investigate the fallen island and see if we can find survivors or anything like that. I feel like those two are the best options for the overall goal of the one shot. Biomass is fire resistant, so it burns slower. Fire might go out while deeper, while on the deep blue flesh. Ooh. Gotcha. Dark blue resists fire. There we go. Escaping is better. Have the world against you. That's always fun to watch. Maybe? Wait, escaping? Wait, what? You mean like... wait, hold on. Got banished and now you're trying to get back up. Oh. If the parasite is burnt, the biomass remains, the body does not. Huh? Oh no. The scout seems cool. Yeah, I kind of like the scout idea, because I feel like falling off and climbing back up is kind of boring in a premise in and of itself. I think having like the purpose of like going down and investigating this like city that you don't know if they're dead or not, you don't know if they've survived, you don't know if they're all walking zombies, you don't know if it's worth going down there because they could already be dead, but also what if they're alive? What if you just leave them down there to die? Like you have like a moral compass involved to actually go and try and investigate the city and try to bring back people who may or may not even still be alive. I feel like that's a cooler idea than just, oh, we got kicked off the island and we gotta get back up. You vote Scout? Okay, cool. We got Scout! So I'm gonna click off this. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Bonk. Scout. Scout. There we go. Alright, Scout it is. What we got here? Amalga... oh, antagonist idea. Oh, right, we didn't even think of the antagonist yet. Or at least I didn't. Person who hated the island that fell and did something to make the giant drop it. The giant thought it was his fault the whole time. Now he's going after another one. Ooh. You're right. Big bad guy. The BBG is the one that kicked the island down. Poor giant. He got fucking framed. So what would his goal be? What would his goal be to kick down the island? Would it be, is he like a sentient biomass? Was he like banished off? Was he banished off? And now he wants revenge for being turned into a gross biomass creature that retained his humanity and now says, fuck all of you guys, I'm kicking down your mountains? Oh yes, that means we're setting the world below on fire with Fireball. That's actually a good idea. The giant being is non-sentient creature that just exists, make it more interesting. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Oof. Oh wait, I gotta roll back. Scrolling and rolling. Scout out the different islands. We could. I feel like there would be like a short amount of time where I would let them go investigate the other islands, but I don't want to have them scout all of the islands because I do want to be able to finish it in one session. Trash dwellers. Sentient pieces of biomass. Managed to reach dumpsters and things like that. Oh, it was a hive mind. Ooh, I like the hive mind idea. Oh, you've had an idea. Yeah, what's your antagonist idea, Venom? We can slap them, we can mesh them together. Do you have something neat? How are you gonna fight a whole ass giant, though? I feel like it's gonna, if the giant does pop up, I think if the giant pops up, it's going to have to be like a stealth mission. Like, they're going to have to somehow avoid him while it's, like, searching for him. Searching for the group. I don't think they're gonna fucking Shadow of the Colossus, the giant. Alright. A pseudo-infected giant. Ooh. The bad guy is the giant. Alright, let's hear Venom's idea, because he wanted to spout out an antag thing. Mechanic idea, put a timer so that there's a sense of urgency in getting and finding survivors in the island. Oh, gotcha. Would be an infected giant that was the one that got rid of their island. Ooh. I feel like the island would have had to, like, just fallen. Otherwise we wouldn't need a scout to go down to investigate. Because if it was down there for any prolongated amount of time, then we wouldn't need scouts because they'd already be dead. I think this is like post-fallen island where they're sending you guys down to go and do the doohickey, try and figure out them. I like the timer idea, but the thing is with the timer idea, one, it's, you know, I'm on a stream, so it would kind of like limit the length of the stream in general, I feel. And two, then it would like ruin the mystery of whether they're actually dead there or not. Cause like, are they or are they not? Who knows? You won't know until you get there. In all, one sentient race of plant people? Crimes of the sun and develop and assimilate other members become the biomass. I feel like flesh, like plant people would not turn, I feel like them turning into a meat would be weird. I think I like the disease idea that we've had so far. Oh, don't work as well now? The guy worked for mercenary army, killed the commander because bad commander, got the commander's ability, region around him. Yeah, I think that one doesn't fit as well at this point now that we've had the the setting. Need a character to get the party attached. You want me to kill off Lee and give you more motivation? Honestly, yes. I think that would be great. Infected mobile blob. Potentially. Okay. So, evil ruler guy accused of biomass as help and later using the stolen volcanic ability to betray the mass. Would the volcanic ability work? Because we've established that it's immune to fire, right? Or like it at least really resists fire. Oh, amp up the stakes, not give them the feeling of being able to fuck around. I feel like the fact that it's a one-shot is reason for them to not fuck around on the island. But yeah, I'll keep I'll do timer, question mark? He's not immune to the fire himself. Okay, so what we have right now. So what we have right now for the premise and plot and such is there is a group of islands, chained islands being held up by 4 giants, with each symbolizing a specific element, and the islands are of that element, and the air one got dropped. But why? Who knows? I guess we'll figure out once we figure out what the bad guy wants. Mysterious. So you guys are scouts that have been sent down to the lower world, the lower ground, which had previously already been infected by a disease and is now a big hive mind biomass with like shambling mounds of mutated blobs and infected, and you have to try and figure out if anybody on the island is still alive and try to bring back any of the survivors while not dying yourself and then make it back. And apparently you gotta figure out what's up with bad guy. I think that's the only thing we don't really have yet, right, is the bad guy. I feel like in this case we don't even need a bad guy. I feel like just the thing falling and then you having to go and get and investigate it is enough. Like, you don't always need an antagonist in these sorts of things. I feel like adding an antagonist may actually just complicate it enough, more, so that it would, okay, so I think I don't like the antagonist idea. I don't think I like the idea that there would be an antagonist, because from the setting that we have, it's fighting against the environment, I think, is the thing here, is surviving against a fucking gigantic biomass that wants to murder you in a diseased wasteland is the threat. I feel like that is the big bad. Having another individual against you kind of breaks that narrative in a way, I think. Yeah, man versus nature. Yeah, that's what it is. If we do, because if we have an antag, then it's this weird mix of like man versus nature and man versus man, which I don't really think fits well in the kind of like vibe that we've been displaying so far. Oh yeah, you can definitely design the cool unique fleshies. This is just like the setting and the and like the idea of it behind it so far. Come up with a reason why the giants can't just set the island down gently and stop carrying them. I feel like if they set them down, then they're gonna get infected by the disease. That's why you gotta go investigate the island that fell down, because they're gonna get got by the disease. The giants have to keep them up. Do we have, for the atlases, the giant guys, do we want to make lore as to why they exist? Or do you want to just kind of have them like a mystery, like they've just been like that, and forgotten history, they've always been there, and who knows how the world got diseased and ruined like that? That was like prehistory kind of thing? Or do you want an actual like lore reason? Biomass starts adapting to imitate humans. The more humans it consumes, making it really important to get the survivors up in the other islands. Oh. They reach the island, and then a bunch of them are like, it turns into like like The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, where some of them are biomass, but it's like just uncanny enough that it's hard to tell whether they're a biomass or somebody who's just like terrified of the fact that they're surrounded by biomass. Or maybe they're all biomass, maybe they're all already dead. The world exists because they exist. Oh yeah, hi 50! Oh goodness gracious, did I miss anything? So many disease region now. Recommend the name The Crawling Damned for the giant flesh titan. Ooh. Oh, so you want like crawling. Do you want it to be like the one SCP where it's like just the giant torso, like the one where you go into the mirror world and there's just a big crawling torso, a big crawling faceless torso? That's honestly kind of what I was thinking when you guys mentioned the giant, like, mindless, shambling, infected giant. That's kind of what I had in mind. Oh yeah, remember when this was a goofy slice of life? I think the island would have magic preventing the infection around the giants. Infection around the giant to infect them? The giants, I feel, would be immune to the infection. Like, there's some, like, spooky big guys. Magic wouldn't work if the giant's not holding them. Oh, actually, yeah, if the giants are magical. If the giants are magical, and that is what is preventing them from getting disease. It's locking it out. Okay, I think that works, that works. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Magic, the Atlas's magic prevent disease by holding islands. You got a dip? Ooh, have a good one, Ron. Thank you for your contributions. This has been good. You guys have come up with something pretty fucking fancy so far. I like how it's so funny because Silver came up with this like super cute like, oh, Rainy Town Festival with this like really beautiful imagery with like rainbow and like crystal and flowers and everything, and then we're like, all right, but then you go to the Earth and it's fucking shambling mounds of diseases and mutants and biomass and you're gonna fucking die. It's like the duality. Silver is always so out of place when it comes to a lot of things here. She's just like little ball of like friendly sunshine, and then like everyone else we're like, we're gonna fucking kill each other. Yeah, it's a good time. It's something, alright. That's pretty cute and wholesome. Here, let me see it. Yeah, insert Eldritch Horror screaming. A dark comedy. Yeah, I feel like it would be a little bit too difficult to hit the goofy side into this. I think we have just hit dark, and also this is not a slice of life. This is just a dark story. This is just a dark story now, I feel. Anything else premise-wise? I think the premise is actually good. Any, like, things in between, any cracks that haven't been filled in, I will fill in. I'll put in little blips of lore. I'll put in, like, whatever information needed to actually break any plot holes or whatever. So, for premise, I think it works fine. I think you guys came up with something pretty fucking baller here. I like that. I like that. Good job, dog. Okay. Premise. I am just going to write premise. Labeled that thing premise. Magic items time. Yeah, we've strayed too far from the goofy. Okay, so premise is good. And now, new layer. I think what we need to do next is, like, characters. I feel like characters would be the next one. Or do you want to do characters, or do you want to do the creatures? Because you guys have really been wanting to... You've been, like, throwing out a lot of ideas for, like, the meat creatures and stuff. Okay, yeah, Veta wants to get to the monster designs. Okay. We'll do... I'll label this one... Creatures. Alright, we're doing creatures. World above would just be silly, while the world below would just be nightmare fuel, and the people above are like, we don't talk about that! I'm referring to the world below. Yeah, honestly. La criatura. Okay, creatures. So, let's see, let me just... So what was it? Biomassive Walker, right? Was the... Biomassive Walker was the infected Atlas, right? Biomassive Walker. Would this remind you? Astro Boy? This is... I've never seen Astro Boy. Is this Astro Boy? You need a kid character for her to get attached to, only for the kid to die. Most horrid death imaginable. Ooh. Is that the name for the infected giant? Yeah, I think it was it Oliver that said Biomassive Walker? Yeah, the infected giant. Infected Atlas. Maybe he was like a fifth element that has been lost, and now he's infected and like roaming and dying. Floating place in the Scythian world underneath it. Oh, I didn't know that was, I don't know anything about Astro Boy. So, infected atlas, non-sentient roams. Gotcha. The crawling damned. Oh, you're giving that the... Oh, I thought the crawling damned was going to be something else. Okay, I'll give it the nickname the crawling damned. I thought you were gonna make something else called the crawling damned. The crawling damned. Nickname. Okay, there we go, there's one. Alternate. It may seem wholesome, but reveals itself to be pure nightmare fuel. Flesh in human shape. Oh, like an- wait, like an NPC? An alternate? What do you mean an alternate? Fifth element? These cashews, fuck you! Biomassive walker. Yeah, it doesn't sound menacing. I feel like the thing is, we're not gonna be, like, naming them. Well, I mean, I guess you'll be naming them. But you won't be, like, going up and greeting them like, hey, yo! Yo, what's up, Biomassive Walker? Hey, yo, what's up, Crawling Damned? What's up, The Tainted? It'll be like, you know, maybe you'll see it in, like, a book, or maybe, like, you'll have somebody else with information beforehand that'll tell you what's going on. So I'm gonna just finish drinking my melted caramel apple milkshake. Alright, Luigi. Biomass that disguises people will be called alternates. Oh! Gotcha. I like that. What if the NPCs can secretly be an alternate the entire time? Alternate. Biomass disguised as humans. I like that. One biomass creature is just a creature that searches the lands and rips off pieces of other creatures and attaches it to its body. Godric the Grafted? That would be interesting. Ooh, what's that guy called? A big biomass with, like, smaller biomasses flailing off of it, or, like, pieces of other ones. A gigantic, gross blob. You'll see, like, small ones wandering around the area, and then you'll just have one big one that they'll have to, like, come across and beat up or something. The Crippled? What? Hold on. Simple, menacing names, like, even a 5-year-old would know and be like, man, I sure do hope I don't get eaten, insert femur breaker scream. What? Wait, what? Wait, what Venom? Godric the Grafted? He's from Elden Ring? Or are you talking about something else? Humanoid body parts in it. Yeah, it would, like, pick off human pieces. Because, like, there's only so many biomass things before it just looks like another blob of biomass. It'll have, like, human lips sticking out of it. I feel like there must be an introduction moment to the monsters where they find a survivor only for said dude to die a la Alien, something like that. Oh man. Yeah, you know, oh! Ooh. Glutcore? And yes, is your idea already a thing? Okay, okay, so Godric the Grafted is a thing. He's from Elden Ring. I don't know all of the Elden Ring lore. That's something you'd have to ask somebody else who knows the game better than I do. But he, like, takes off other pieces of other creatures and, like, grafts them to himself. Like, during his boss battle, he, like, fucking rips the head off a dragon, shoves it on his arm, and then he can use it to breathe fire at you and stuff. That's that's an Elden Ring thing. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely plenty of other medias that have depicted that sort of thing, but it just reminded me of Elden Ring. The Screamer. Went down screaming and crying. You can hear their screams across the world below. It attracts other horrors. Yeah! Okay, dude, I like the Screamer. Hold on, Screamer. screamer. You have to like stealth kill them, otherwise they'll turn around and scream and then attract all of the other creatures within the general vicinity. Maybe the introduction with the infection with body parts thing subtype? Introduction with the... Oh, wait one second. Let me write down screamer. What did you say? Died screaming and crying. Wails heard along the wastelands. Calls in homies. And then grafted. I'm just gonna call him the grafted. Oh wait, no, you called it glutcore? Glutcore sounds like a weird genre of music. I can't call him the grafted because then it'll just be an Elden Ring reference. The doctor handwriting. I can read it. I know what's going on. It's fine. Died screaming and crying. Wails heard along the wastelands. Calls in homies. You can see it. Oh wait, I actually don't know if you can see my like little cursor. You can like vaguely see him. He's like tiny. Alright, glutcore. Glutcore. Boop. Picks off pieces of other creatures and sticks them on himself. Armored biomass? Like with keratin? Even metal? Ooh. Do you guys want to do like a crab kind of biomass creature? Like a shelled, armored, like, carapace kind of thing? You see an arm and boom, infected rot thing with arms and knees, peeking out, covered in biomass. Have like an arm, yeah, like an arm like peeking out from like around a corner or something, like kind of scratching the ground. And then this party's like, oh man, oh god, an arm. And then like they turn the corner and it's this gigantic evil mass about to like fucking pound them into dirt. Maybe the protection is parts of the broken parts places? Eh? Protection is parts of the broken parts places? Flesh birds! Imitation made by the biomass of birds. They can't fly and are harmless. The idea would be for the party to use them as distractions. Oh, I'll make some weird flesh chickens. Yeah, harmless flesh chickens. Flesh burbs. Harmless, but gross. But yeah, do you guys want to do like a carapace crab bug biomass cretin? We can do it. Less of actual deer and more just a cool design, but a creature with a ringed head with hundreds of black beady eyes that surround it. Ooh. Ringed head? Like, oh wait, like here's his body, and then there's just a big ring, and then there's a bunch of eyes on the ring like that. Like it just has a donut for a head with a lot of eyeballs. They would be in bird form and in groups glob together and become threatening. They'd be threatening because they're so ugly. Children of flesh. The children were not spared by the disease, often found in groups of infected. They are attached to the ones they once called family. They will detach and attach themselves to others? Huh? So the whole... So the whole, like... Wait, what? The whole, like, be facing upwards? So like a... Like an inner tube? So we would have like a bowl for a head. Reoccurring threat? Oh, what kind of... what about a reoccurring threat? Oh, wood, okay. Children of... What children of flesh? Okay, so we need things with, like, different abilities, because right now you guys are just kind of naming flesh blobs in, like, different shapes. Welcome back, Jimmy Neutron! Did you miss anything? So it seems we have, like, the premise and everything down, and now we are currently making, like, the creatures and the blobs within the thing. Things, broken shelters that are protecting it. Oh, like a big ass meat hermit crab. He'll find like an old shed or something, crawl inside and have like a shed. A shed house, mobile home. Hey, what's up, Eldorado? How you doing? Wait, were you the... Hold on. Let me check my Discord really fucking fast. Is it... Who was it? Was it you? Was it you or was it someone else? Oh god. I remember you saying something in here. Man, I might have just lost a comment. Oh yeah, 21.1 meters in the Nenwalker thing. Is that like the record? Is that the fucking record? Did you actually make it 21.1? Oh, wait a second, fucking Aid got like 61? Jesus Christ. Wait, who fuck they got 126? Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Never mind. Good lord. Dude, I was fucking playing that thing. What the hell? It's so goofy. Somebody found the fucking hacks already. Anyway, we are working on this. But hi, welcome back. 186. God, that's fucking crazy, dude. I made it like 8.5 meters. Didn't send your message? Oh shit, what was your message? About the reoccurring threat? The monster would be like a little blob when they find it first. Would be harmless and avoid combat, but it would eat the remains of monsters the party killed to gain their abilities along. Ooh. I feel like if they once they realized that it was doing that, then they would off it before it kept getting stronger. The Carapace idea is still viable? Yeah. Did you want to do... I think a Carapace would be cooler than, like, finding rubble and stuff and using that. I'm also fine with just random blobs. Bird Amalgam would be the name for the creepy, gross, freshy bird centipede. Alright, let's see, hold on. Fleshy burbs. Bird amalgam. Like amalgamate. Bird amalgam. Many together. Icky. Ew. There we go. Keratics, armored flesh creatures that cannot see, completely blind, but are devastating and durable. Ooh. I like that one. Keratics. Armored. Blind. Dangerous. There we go. I like that one. Gotcha. Alright, I will So wait, hold on. What do we have right here? We have this guy, the infected Atlas. So that guy will be wandering around. He's chill. I mean, well, you know. The alternate, that guy's interesting. The screamer screams and attracts the other guys around. Corey, you said to get rid of this guy. Get rid of the grafted dude? Okay. I will get rid of your grafted dude. The little, like, flesh burbs that are harmless. And then, oh yeah, they'll come across, like, a group of little, like, harmless ones along the way. And then eventually they'll, like, get more. And then suddenly the big fucking blob, the bird amalgam is gonna come up and kick their ass. Ooh. That one's good. That one's good. I like that one. I like that one. I'll move the birds up. Beep, boop, boop, ba, da, 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 zoop. There we go. Ooh, a biomass underbelly, like a weak spot. I actually did a thing of that in my campaign before. I had bosses, but they had specific weak spots where the DC or the AC to hit them. The AC was a lot higher, but it did like a fuck ton more damage. There were turns where the one fighter, he would like go all out on the mega weak spot and do like 200 plus damage on his turn when he like action surge and do all of his stuff. Whew, that was something. Make wheel guy. Centipede that can turn into a wheel. He's extremely fast and likes claustrophobic places. Huh. Oh my screaming mountain of bodies. Vector dude consumes bodies and grows stronger with each body it devours. No. Yeah. So, and we'll just have like regular, we'll also have regular just like wandering around meat blobs, meat mass guys, meat man. Didn't want to put the same name. Oh my god, you guys, don't fucking copy like other things. Only thing that bird amalgam would do is run over the characters, somewhat harmless but freaking terrifying. Run over them? Like just go over and start stepping on them? I feel like they would get like, it'll be like Rat King. It'll be like a Rat King where they get all like fused together and are just one like mass of squirming living creatures all in one. That would be, ugh. Their flesh like melted together. You'd never your original all the way. No, dude, I never like take from other things. I never do. I hate the concept. I can never bring myself to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna, you know, take inspiration from this. Even though realistically I probably should, just to make things easier, but I don't care. I hate not coming up with everything from scratch. So, ugh. Crawl up on them is weird centipede thing. Understand your pain? Oh yeah. That's why I hate modules. I never play modules in D&D. I never run modules in D&D. I very rarely use anything from the monster manual. Pretty much every creature that I have in my campaign, or like a high majority of them, are all just stuff that I made, rather than, you know, stuff you find in the books. Because I don't like using other people's stuff. Did add the idea of absorbing the abilities of the monsters, so yeah. So hold on, how many do we have here? So this guy up here is, he's like idling. Like, he's not something they'll come across and fight. These guys they'll come across. That's a wacky plot twist kind of thing. These guys they can come across and fight. These guys they can come across and fight. And these guys they can come across and fight. I think that's enough. And then there's just the regular walkers. I think that's enough. I think that's enough because this is just a one-shot, and I don't want to have them have too many encounters. Too many just random encounters to take up so much time, because, like, combat is what takes the most time in D&D. like the story and the exploring and the plot and like RP and all of that stuff, that is like, that for me is the most important part and the main focus of that stuff. I don't like combat personally, and it just takes up so much time that can be used for actual like story. So I think this is enough, and then I'll just do random blobs. So what is that? Shambling Heart. Heavily armored infected. I think having only one infected with armor is a good idea, because then it's like, oh, you know, all these fleshy blobs will kick their ass. Oh fuck! Wait, that one's armored! Oh no! And then if you have more than one, it kind of ruins the gimmick of one having armor. Remember, was just a conga line of birds biting onto the tails of the one in front of them. Oh no. Get the Flammenwerfer. What? Yeah, so that is, I was supposed to say it doesn't. Okay. So I think that's good. I might throw in a couple other little, oopsies, that's not what I meant to do. That, I don't think anything weird popped up. That was just my commissions. Like, you thing. Hold on a second. Wait, let me see. That didn't have anything weird on it, right? Let me... oh, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do... Why did I suddenly just get, like, gigantic? What the fuck? Fuck. There's one. Why the fuck is the title of this? There's one file in here called "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." Excuse me. Okay, there's nothing weird in here. It's just commissions that I've done. Oh, what the hell? Why is it saying "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you"? Okay. Their heavy flame resistance? Yeah. Oh yeah, for the flame inverter. I don't know what the... Hold on a second. If I hit S, it just makes me the entire screen? Really? Hold on. Wait, I have to test something. Chat. Yeah! It just... If I hit Control S when I select anything, it fits it to the entire screen. It stretches it to be the barrier. Oh, welcome back, Silver. I learned a feature in OBS that I didn't think I needed. Wide chat. It's spawned for the chibis for the RP. No. None of those were anyone's for the RP. Those are chibis that I've done for other people, like commissions for other people. The ones in the RP are all like ones that I made for my campaign. Big Aussie, yeah, you guys got wide. The wide setting. Yeah, so Silver, okay, so it looks like we're done this. So Silver, you're back just in time to do NPCs. We're doing NPCs now. What kind of characters? What kind of characters should we have in this? What happened to the Rain Festival and the Rain City? I'm keeping those. They'll be in there. That'll be the starting place that you guys are gonna start off with. Oh, okay. So for Silver, since you left before we finalized like the setting and the story and whatnot. So the story, for the whole premise is, you know, you start off in the festival and like the rainy town and all of that stuff. But the whole thing is, so there are the 4 atlases, the 4 giants that are holding up the islands, like the chained islands, and each of the 4 represent a different element, which is why the whole rainy festival thing is going on in the forever rainy town. That's the water island. And then the air island gets dropped. The giant drops the air island, and so you guys get sent down to the world below, the regular Earth, and that has currently been plagued by a disease, and everything is covered in like a biomass and wastelands, and there are evil like creatures trying to kill you and infect you, and then you're trying to go to the island and scout out to see if there are any survivors and bring them back if there's anybody left alive. It's like a rescue mission kind of thing. And you have to survive while getting over there, and then, you know, you see what happens. Yeah! So that's what's going on with the whole shebang for that. Ooh, yeah, creepy flesh world below. All your characters just blunt and hardened people? Character design is not your strong street. Ah, gotcha. Oh, when you get to the magic items, oh, do you want magic items? Wholesome alternate. Ooh. Or supposedly a wholesome alternate that turns out evil. Or it could just be a wholesome alternate and they have to decide whether or not to kill the alternate in case it turns evil. Who knows? A wholesome alternate? Is that too cliche? Is that too cliche to have a, like, an alternate that has its humanity and is nice and friendly to you? How about you bring an NPC along just to be taken by the flesh gruesomely? Oh, it's too- yeah, as in too cliche? It would be more cliche for it to just be an evil alternate. Not really, because that's the standard. Like, I mean, well then, huh? I mean, if all of them are just, like, evil alternate things, I don't know, but that, I feel like that's not cliche, that's just, like, what they are. Egress. Tall, old, crazy crook who's insane, but like a grandfather figure who tells you stories about his adventures. I just realized that it's gonna be a little bit difficult to put in a lot of characters and NPCs because you are going down into a plagued, like, apocalyptic wasteland. From Malcolm, just creepy flesh mobs that are biting on the tails. Oh wait, did I already read that? Oh, they bring an NPC, it gets killed but replaced by an alternate. Up to the party what to do. Oh, we get fucking John Carpenter's The Thing. Oh, Sky would get a kick out of that. Sky really likes to reference The Thing. We can do that. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Where you start to falter. How long has it been? It's been an hour and a half. It's been a decent amount of time. What if one of the other islands was deliberately causing the destruction of the wasteland below? Some sort of corruption. I think we're past the like the setting and stuff now. Like we got that general, and anything like that's like filled in. And any cracks and plot holes I'll be filling in when I set everything up and like write out everything. Pretending to be wholesome. Just replace one NPC and give slight nudges that he's a flesh creature. Yeah, he'll like go missing. He'll like go missing or get like dragged away or something during one part. And oh, he'll get like dragged away and then he'll like come back just like really like woozy and weird. And they'll think that it was just because he got, like, blobbed or like, because he just got attacked by something. But then they'll get to another part where they meet actual, alternates. And they're like, oh, fuck, wait a second. This is a thing. Oh, no. Have we been carrying this guy's alternate this whole time? Whoopsies. And then they'll have to see what happens. See if they can, distinguish the Centicide still. Ooh. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Ooh. When we notice that we are bad at NPC design. Have an NPC idea? Sentient cock? What? A sentient cockroach? No, they ain't happening? Yeah, I feel like, I mean... I could make, like, mini one. I guess it'll see, because I don't want too many random encounters. But they might be I'll have like little centipedes wandering around. I'll have like some flesh centipedes wandering around, but won't necessarily initiate a combat encounter unless they go over and poke them themselves. Ain't. Look at you like done to me? I don't think that's us. I don't think that's us that did that, because I don't know if you've ever actually encountered Americans, but we don't really say ain't unless we're in very like specific regions. A lot of places don't actually say that. You know what? That's a good idea. NPC idea: a badass mom that goes down because her son was on the other island and she wants to save him. Ooh, she would die attempting to save him, but the son would have already been consumed by the flesh. Wait, that's so good! Oh, wait, that's good. Every time you say it, you get criticized. Oh yeah, if we say ain't in America, unless we're in a weird, like, ghetto or, like, country place, you will also get criticized here, because it's not a word and it makes you sound really dumb. A lot of places do not like when you say ain't in America. Like, nobody I know says ain't. I never say ain't. Unless I'm, like, purposely trying to sound dumb. But, typically I do not say that, like, ever, because it's dumb. No offense to the areas in America that actually do usually say ain't. Just where I am from, it does not. Sky! Welcome in, Sky! Wait, they're here! Spoiler. Well, luckily there's no spoilers on the screen right now, and also even if there were spoilers on the screen right now, you wouldn't be able to read them. Because I have bad handwriting. Maybe it's a universal bad thing then? No apologies. Because there are some places, mainly in like ghetto areas or like the hillbilly south, is when they'll use ain't. But in most other places it's not super common. It sounds unintelligent if you're outside of those, or to most people, but yeah. Yeah, boy cow out. Chat, hi, hello? Yeah? Are you Gucci? Is chat frozen for you, bird? Also, hi Ted, I forgot to say hi. Hi Ted. Oh, did Sky put frowny face because he says ain't? Well, he's from the south. He's from the south, so I can't blame him for being around people that say ain't. Chat has a whole load of spoilers. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I like Hogan's idea. I like Hogan's idea. Of that one, the mom. Okay. I hope he hasn't been here the whole time. I mean, the thing is, like, if he wants to know beforehand, he can. Like, he'll, you know what's going on preemptively. But, you know, you can still have fun even if you already know what's going on. But maybe he is. Maybe he just popped in to say hi. But, okay, so... Name. We'll do name. Race. And we'll do class. Class/subclass. Subclass. I think he just popped in. I think he probably just popped in. Bertha. I feel like a Bertha would make you not take her seriously. Playing Final Fantasy? Oh, okay. Okay, so name, race, class, subclass, and hold on, I had, what else was there? Description, I think was the other thing in here. Yeah, personality/description, which we got in the thing. So, description. Betty? Betty works. Gertrude. We can't name it Gertrude because there's a character in my campaign named Gertrude already, and it's kind of like a massive meme amongst me and like the other people from my thing of the name Gertrude. But Betty works. Name Betty. Mama Betty. Ooh. Bertrude. Like the creatures, the world design, other stuff. Classes. Yeah, because this is going to be in 5e. Like, this is going to be actually 5e character creation and stuff. So, like, I don't need you guys to, like, make up everything. I will be making the actual character sheets and rolling for stats and doing all of the character building. So, that is not going to be on you guys. But yeah. Cook some emotional damage. I will cook some emotional damage. Class Kratos' story? Huh? What? Oh, wait. Do you guys... Hold on, wait. I'm actually... So, do you want her to have a class? Because if she's just some random mom, then she may just not even have a class, and she'll just be a regular low-level NPC, but at that point it would kind of turn into an escort mission. But the fact that you said badass means that she probably has some sort of ability. Yeah, I think most people on the island would be ignoring the nightmare fuel below. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. Just ignore it. Not just a random mom, a badass mom. Okay. I'll give her some fighter abilities. Fighter. I'll look through... Human fighter! Let's fucking go, honestly. We'll do it. Human fighter. Human fighter. Kay gets taken, and she goes through hell to get her son. Is that a class? Alright, Betty the human fighter. Badass mom. Badass mom. Searching for son who fell along with island. Parentheses. He's not surviving. Welcome back. The cabbage guy from Avatar. I don't know if we can functionally have a reoccurring guy in a plagued wasteland. Is there a way that we could do that? Oh, you gotta go make pasta? Baby! You should record the one shot if you haven't already planned to do it in this stream. Record it? I'm gonna do it on stream. I'm gonna stream it. It might not be next week. It probably will not be next week because this is going to take a lot of time to like make all of the maps and everything and tokens and whatnot. But what Oracle did say, Oracle wanted to have a stream where I have all the players build their characters on stream. Like he seemed excited that he wanted to stream for like character creation. Like rolling stats and everything live with you guys. So that might happen next week. But the actual one-shot probably will not happen until the week after next week. Guy who was banished recently and is just roaming the land? That's true. Yeah, so old crazy... Hold on, let me shrink this. Betty. Thank you, Betty. Boop. It's only been an hour and a half. It's been over an hour and a half. Guy who was banished recently and just roaming the land. Maybe we could do the one-shot some other time, because we're taking a long time to make this stuff. Oh yeah, no, the one-shot is definitely not today. Definitely not. Somehow fell down and keeps appearing whenever the group goes. Somehow keeps avoiding certain death. That could be cool. I feel like there would need to be some kind of catch with him, though. There would need to be some kind of reason why he keeps avoiding death and reappearing. Ooh. Yeah. I do like that, though. Like a reoccurring guy who just kind of keeps popping up. Although, since it's going to be a one-shot, him reappearing multiple times, unless we want it to happen, like, every fucking, like, 15 minutes, then reoccurring, he'd probably only pop up maybe like 2 or 3 times. And it would kind of be strange, wouldn't it? Maybe? He's an alternate with high intelligence. So stupid! He could be- yeah, I was gonna say if he's an alternate that could work. Oh, scientist. Wait, I like that one. A scientist that comes down. Name. They can beat a scientist down there. Awesome, awesome. I like that one. Name, race, class, sub, blah, 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 blah. And then description. Okay. We can do... I like scientist, and I like... Well, the grandfather... Would the grandfather be alive down there? I guess the grandfather could actually be on the island. Because we do need some NPCs on the island. The grandfather could be on the island in that area, and then you can get, like, information from him before you go down. And then you could, like, talk to him and whatnot. If they choose. If they so choose. But yeah, I like the scientists. Should there be other races in it? Yeah, definitely. It's 5e. If you know any 5e D&D races, you know, slap them in here. Old goofy grandfather figure, that's a bit insane. Are you fusing that with the scientist? Got a goofy scientist guy who goes down, messes around with the goofy creatures. Has a pet one of the weird bird flesh blobs. Yeah, I don't know Resident Evil either. I still have to play that. I have a lot of the games. I just need a time to play it, which is not now. Because I have 3 running things away. That's perfect? Okay. So what is crazy old scientist's name? A dwarf with anger issues? Oh no. That you can buy from him. Ah. Do you want it to be a dwarf with anger? I feel like anger issues and crazy is a little bit too much. I feel like it needs to be like one or the other. Ankle biter, little gremlin guy that bites your ankles. Who, me? Oh lord. Do you guys want dwarf? I can make him a dwarf. Race, dwarf. Let's name him Johnny Ol Hagrid? What? Halgrid. Johnny Ol Halgrid? Is Ol like his middle name? Dwarf. I can name him Johnny Halgrid. No, that's not a dwarf name. Oh, okay. What is Venom as our local dwarf? Venom as our local dwarf. What is a dwarf name? Yeah, I love how silly until the end of horrific biomass came in. Yeah, we're like, hey, let's make a goofy slice of life. Oops. Oops. All drama. All emotional turmoil. Dwarf names could be Argengroder? Argengroder. That could be his last name. Or his first name? Argengroder is kind of a mouthful. I don't know what a dwarf name is. Hold on. Usually they have, like, suggestion names for, like, dwarves and stuff. In 5e. Hold on. I can grab my... To translate it to dwarfism, Durik Ol Halberd? Halberd, like the weapon? Durik? We could do... I kind of like Durik Ol Hal... Perfect dwarf name, Phil. Phil can be his bird! Phil can be his pet flesh bird! I like Durik Ol Halberd and his bird, Phil. Durik Ol Halberd and crazy science. I'm gonna write kooky because he's not crazy. Kooky scientist goes down to research stuff. Sells equipment. Has bird named Phil. Gotta be something related to blacksmiths or engineering and a dwarf name. Oh, really? I don't remember what the typical suggestions or examples for dwarf names are. So what class do you want him to be? Do you want him to be like an artificer? No, let me give a fucking drug dealer Meso. I can. Do you want him to be like sorry, artificer style thing, or because like the only if he's a scientist, you know, he's a smarty smart. The only intelligence based classes are artificer and wizard, but we could just have him a different class and have him also be smart. Is there a certain like class you want him to be? Bird swoops in with the forbidden needles. Oh god, no. Phil sometimes wants to become part of a bird malga, but Dirk stops it! Yeah, he's like off to like try and find his calling. He actually has like no like domestication at all. Dirk just kind of like holds him in place, and the bird just like can't get away. He's just forced to be his companion. Artificer? Cool. Artificers are awesome. Alright, and I think there is an alchemist artificer subclass, I believe. So we can look into that. I'll do alchemist. Oh, sorry, artificer. Artificer. Alchemist. Because I'm pretty sure one of my players actually played an alchemist artificer in my campaign at one point. I think it was Ted. Ted played the alchemist. Oh my god, what was his name? It was a Tabaxi. I don't remember his name though. Was it Creamsicle? It was. Oh yeah, that's right. He named it after his own cat. I forgot he even existed until right now. Alright, so there we go. We got 2 NPCs. Full control over this one just because he's a dwarf. You didn't even make him a dwarf. I mean, we got Ron to call the bird Phil. Yeah, Artificer. I feel like Artificer is probably best. Who is DMing me? Oh, it's just Chase. How he is streaming. Your only contribution is that you've named a bird. You contributed. I feel like pretty much all of you guys contributed in one way or another to the actual like whole premise of the one shot in and of itself. For NPCs, Hogan mainly did Betty, and Venom mainly did Durek. But we still have. Do we have other ones? Because we fused together the grandfather and the scientist into Durek, and then you have Betty, who's going to be along for the ride. What? Hogan, how dare you? Oh, it's so... Wait, that's kind of funny. The dwarf was not decided to be a dwarf by Venom, and the bird was not named by Hogan. We've entered an alternate reality. Is that still a thing? You disappeared to go to the milk store? What's the milk store? Is that like the milk store? Ticker dish. Oh my god. Ken, no. Kinda just brought the entire horrific biomass here and just changed the genre entirely. Milk store. Oh, I guess you'll be gone for 13 years. Had a stroke? Is your name Godzilla? Alright, so let's see. Okay. What other things? What other things do we have? I didn't realize how difficult it would be to put NPCs in this. Oh wait, the alternate. The sentient alternate that kind of pops up. Oh my gosh, wait, I kinda like that guy. I think this would be the last one though. I feel like this is gonna be the last NPC that we'll like shebang together. And then any other ones I'll like slap something together. But I don't want to have too many NPCs because I feel like the environment and everything is going to be the main focus, and any other NPCs are going to be minor enough that I can just kind of toss together or something. Little kid who... Oh, right. The little... I feel like if we have a little kid around the grandfather that she dies, we already have Betty, whose son is going to die. So having 2 child deaths would be redundant, I think. Because we already have the mom mourning her mutated dead flesh son. I feel like it would take away from whichever one comes second if we had more than one. Alright. Child death is redundant. Video 2023. Yeah. Anyway, so for the sentient, or like the intelligent alternate, what is his name? What is his name? Which I guess is just going to be the name of whoever he imitated. And who he is now. An NPC for them to begin with. Oh! 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 Wait, that's right. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me think about this. Okay. So, the group is going to be the 4 players, because the 4 players that I'm going to be inviting, 2 of which are Oracle and Sky, and, so the layout is going to be weird, though, if we have too many NPCs with them. Because then we also have Betty over here, and if we also have another NPC, that's the NPC that gets turned into an alternate partway through, which I like that. I definitely like that, and I want to do that. But I feel like that would have to be somebody other than Betty. And having 2 extra NPCs in the party that I play is kind of weird, I feel. Because that's like a third of the party that isn't actually players. You know? Betty's son turns out to be a wanderer, humanoid biomass. Maybe. He's definitely not gonna be alive. Getting Meso to be the God. Betty's son is definitely... What if the group is so... They're attacked by Betty's son. What if Betty gets killed by Betty's son? Because she's not going to kill her own son. Oh no. Traumatic, oh no, my son is dead. I can't kill my son who's trying to kill me. Like a fucking... Oh wait, never mind, I can't say that would be spoilers for a certain anime. Never mind. There's a very good anime, but I can't say what it is because it's a certain anime, you have to go in blind. But something kind of like that happens. If you have characters of schizophrenia for playing a lot of different characters, that's the life of a DM, baby! If you had 2 NPCs that talk to each other, you'd have a schizo moment. Yeah, I hate doing that. So, do we... I think that we should have either... Okay, Betty and... Okay, so Betty we're going to keep. Definitely. I think the alternate guy... What I think we should do with the alternate is that he'll be there, but he will get turned into an alternate early on. Like, early on enough, like, right after they get down into there, almost. And then he'll be the alternate, and then alternates will be introduced not too long afterwards, which will probably get them to get rid of this guy. And then it'll be back down to only a single NPC with them. I think that would work. Yeah, so what should we name the ultimate? Someone said Alf, I think? Who said Alf? Hold on, I gotta scroll back up again. Alf, name of the person he imitated, John. Well, he would need to be imitating the person. So I think we might not be able to do the alternate that randomly pops up, which I feel like is kind of a weird thing to do in general. I think that we should just have Betty, who is this one here, Durek, who's not part of the party, but you'll find him in there, and then I forget John Arbuckle. Bullets don't work, John. Oh god, and then whoever the poor guy is that gets turned into an ultimate early on. Bob. Alti the alter! Alternates cannot speak? Alternates can speak. They're imitations of other people. They wouldn't be very good imitations if they couldn't speak. Doesn't matter because it's named me. Name it. What? Alright, what do we got? So, okay, let me erase all of these guys down here. Okay. So, do we want to name him Alf? Do we want to name him Bob? Do we want to name him Alti the Alter? Do we want to name him John Arbuckle? Alternates as in Mandela catalog? What's that? Maybe inspired by Mandela catalog? Oh. Okay, so hold on. We have Alf, Alti, John Arbuckle, and Bob. Alti, because alternates aren't revealed until after the NPC's replaced. I don't know the Mandela. I've heard of the Mandela catalog. I don't know anything about it though. Wait, is the Mandela catalog that it's a bunch of the videos? It's the videos, right? Right? And then the moon is evil or something? Is that the Mandela catalog or is that something else? Am I thinking of something different? Your destination is behind you? That stuff? Or am I thinking of something else? No, that's different? Ah, fuck, what's that one called? What is that one called? Oh, is that Station 58? Okay. No, I don't know Mandela catalog then. Yeah, it's station something number. Local 58? Okay. Yeah, I saw a couple of those videos like forever ago. Local 58? Okay. And then I watched a Wendigoon video, going over all of that stuff. Take the form of those they killed in Ooga Booga. Oh, wait! That is that one little analog horror game or whatever. I watched Markiplier play that, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I know what that is. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't call them alternates then, if you literally just fucking lifted the name from something else. Hold on, I'm gonna look up on the interwebs. I'm gonna type in alternate synonyms. Similar words. Oh. It is not picking the right version of alternate. Substitute, backup, double equivalent, fill-in, stand-in. Double fill-in equivalent, proxy, replacement, sub, stand-in, surrogate. Substitute. Okay. Yeah, it's not giving me any good ones. Reflections. The similes. Similes. Oh, jeez. Perhaps. Uncannies, Inhumans. Your mom. The shadow. Redones. Gremlin creature, name in that context. What, the Uncannies? The Uncannies do kind of sound like a gremlin creature. Shadow I don't think fits. Uncannies I feel is too gremlin creature. The mirror and reflections are kind of like too pretty or poetic, I feel. Inhumans is straight to the point. Redones? The Homeworks? Homeworks? Maybe they just don't... No, I guess they probably should have a name. Inhuman works, I think. Or unless you... I mean, we can still think of other ones. But we could name him Alti now that we have decided not to steal the name from something else. We can name him Alti if you want. I'm not fucking naming him John Arbuckle. As funny as that would be, I don't think I'm going to name him John Arbuckle. The Scuffed? The Scuffed actually sounds kind of cool. We'll figure that out. But do you guys want to do Alti? Do you guys want to name him Alti? I feel like that works. Bob is goofy. Alf or Alti. I kind of like Alti. Do you guys want to do that one? Scars. Oh, that's cool. Scars. You like Alti? John, no, I'm not naming him fucking John Arbuckle. You like Alti? Alti is kind of neat. I think Alti works. We can do Alti. She called the once named alternates proxies. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look up the definition of proxy, because that's kind of fucking badass. Hold on. That sounds cool, but I don't know what proxy means. Authority to represent someone else, especially in voting. Okay. Figure that can be used to represent the value of something in a calculation. Active practice of person serving as an authorized agent to substitute for another. So in its vaguest definition, you can kind of pull that it is something standing in place for something else. So I guess we could just call it a proxy. Proxy? Okay, they're called proxies now. Based. Okay. So Alti the proxy. Alright, wait. Alti? 9 out of 10 toasters pick Altis. Alright, that sounds good. Gotta be flesh related for the alternate's new name. I like proxy. Hold on. Alti. Race. Proxy. What should he look like though? Because he's not going to look like flesh. He's going to look like the creature that he was previously. Alti the proxy. Alti is kind of right on the nose. I mean, Alti, I would... Because they're not called alternates, and the word alternate would not have been used to describe the flesh clones, the proxies, nor would they have even been introduced at that point, most likely, so I don't think naming him Alti would really mean anything to them, you know? Face covered in eyes. If his face was covered in eyes, then they would know he's a proxy. The whole point of the proxies is that they look like people. Guy with bumps all over him? No, he's supposed to just look like a normal person, otherwise they would immediately be like, oh fuck, this guy's fucked up. This isn't the guy we came in with. Kill him. It's like, have you guys seen the thing? It takes over them like perfectly. Like they look just like the people. Red herring be a pine. They could look like more sickly and like weird, but again, like back when we first like mentioned him getting like dragged away, that's kind of how you would look in general if you were dragged away by creepy flesh blobs and you're now traumatized. But spoiler alert, he's actually a proxy now. A white baseball dad. Alright. Do you just want him to also be a human? Or do you want him to be like some other D&D race? Because there's a lot of them. make him a bit more pale. Yeah. If it functions like the thing, shouldn't its blood scream if it's burned? It's not literally the thing, but... Glasses, and then he loses them? Oh. Yeah, I kind of picture this guy being an awkward nerd. Like, kind of a guy that doesn't particularly want to be there, but got dragged along anyway. I feel like this is that's the role in the horror movie that he would play in, is the role of the guy who dies who didn't even want to be there in the first place. The guy who dies first that didn't even want to be there. That's Alti in this. Living chess pieces on a giant chessboard, like Harry Potter. Elf? You gonna make him an elf? Very resistant to fire. Functions fine without glasses, even if the real guy needs them. Oh. Isn't that like directly from the Thing? Or is that from Spider-Man? But I can make him, he can be an elf. He can be an elf. Elf. You never watched it? Oh shit, never mind. Harry Potter. Right, so class, subclass. I think he's going to have none. This is like the guy who gets dragged away at the beginning. He's here as a sacrifice, essentially. Or maybe he could be a wizard. Maybe he could be like a little low-ranking wizard or something. I feel like we need to give him some ability. Do you wanna... He can be like a fucking level 1 wizard or something. He'll have like a couple cantrips and like 2 spells. But he shouldn't be there. Do you want to make him just like a level 1 fucking wizard or something like that? Oh yeah, there's a new Salad Fingers. Chase DM'd it to me. There's like a 13th one. I didn't realize there were that many. It's crazy, dude. Level 1 Bard for the ha-has. I could make him a level 1 Bard. Bard. Level 1. I'll figure out like what kind of Bard. Yeah. The people above ignore the infestation below, but understand it very well. Just not enough. That's why Derek exists. Living king piece called Kingard? Well, I mean, that would be neat, but it wouldn't work in this setting. So we have, and then description. I picture him being kind of like a scrawny little dork, which makes sense because he's an elf bard. I feel like is kind of like a thing that would work with that. And it just kind of doesn't want to be there. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Doesn't wanna be there. I feel like that works for this guy. Gets turned into a proxy early on in the one shot as a lesson. Make a character arc now just to fuck with them. Yeah, maybe they're not aware of it, so that's the reason why one of the islands is named Alti at birth. Maybe. Oh, we need to give Alti a last name. Because if we just call him Alti, that's gonna sound a little bit sus. Oh, Betty needs a last name too, actually. We need last names for Alti and Betty. Yeah. Oh my god. Bullets don't work on me, Derek. Oh yeah! Get 'em, Phil! Rah! I don't know, is this what a crazy dwarf sounds like? I don't know what accent a dwarf has. What accent does a dwarf have? Wait, they have like Scottish or Irish or something accents usually? I can't do a Scottish or Irish accent, so he's just gonna sound like a crazy fucking kooky ass grandpa or something. I can't do Scottish accent. I wish I could do a Scottish accent. Alty Nate? Just Alty Nate. Nah, it has to be less on the nose than that. Because, like, I realize that Alty is kind of too on the nose, but it might just be me being paranoid. But if there's, like, a very normal sounding last name, then a very normal sounding last name, it could take away from it. Drink copious amounts of alcohol with Scottish Irish accent, Broom Dwarf accent. I would die because I can't drink alcohol. Alty, I'm the guy you came in with! I'm part Irish? Fake Irish? Yeah, Irish, not Scottish. I might, yeah, I'll figure out what kind of voice to give Durek and whatnot. Give all of them, because I can't do a Scottish accent. And giving him a crazy old man voice, I don't think fits quite right. I'll figure something out. Alty salty! Oh god. Do you want me to just like come up with last names for Alty and Betty? I just realized both the party NPCs they end with E and have 5 letters. Alty Abraham. I mean, that works. Alty Abraham. I could do Alty Abraham. Then Betty. Betty sounds like she needs like a farm girl name. Your party won't assassinate a guy with the name of a president? Betty Wheatcroft? That sounds really familiar. What is that? What is that? Gonna go for real this time. Bye-bye, Rod! Both party NPCs finna die also. Oh yeah! Betty Ravencrow. Oh, Wheatcroft is your best mate's last name? Oh shit, alright. We're gonna... I was about to say, what's your best mate's first name, so then we can make him the name of the son that dies, but I don't want you doxing your best mate. I can do Wheatcroft, though. Betty Wheatcroft. Betty Wheatcroft. Think the fleshy bird things would look like dark black crows with a dark blue marbling. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my god, this entire fucking time, I just imagined like a plucked chicken. Like a plucked crow, just like this like comic fleshy pink crow with just like some black feathers sticking out here and there. Another guy in the same area that has his name. Ayo. Ooh. Let's see. Dirk will carry our goofy theme. Shit, you're right. Okay. So Betty Wheatcroft, who's a human fighter, who's the badass mom searching for her son, who fell along with the island. He's not surviving, and neither is she. And then Durek O'Halberd, who's a dwarf, who is an alchemist artificer, who is a kooky scientist, goes down to search stuff, sells equipment, and has a bird named Phil. And then we have Alti Abraham, who's the elf that gets turned into a proxy early on. He's a bard. I'll figure out this subclass for Betty and Alti afterwards. And he's just a little guy. He doesn't want to be there, and he dies first. Tommy, the son of Betty, ends up dead. Yeah. Is his name Tommy? His name could be Tommy. Let's name him Tommy. Alright. Do you want to name him Tommy? I feel like that's kind of like too... I mean, it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys, actually. I'm not gonna try and like lawyer every single thing that you make, because this is designed by you guys. Do you? We can name him Tommy. Timmy. That's even worse. Have to study Calc 3? Oh my god. Bye-bye, Jimmy Neutron. Have fun with your math. Let's name the sim Tommy for emotional... The sim? The sim? You mean like Alti? Like the... eh? His name is Thomas Wheatcroft. And you come up with Tommy... Doxing your homie. We'll call him Thomas. We'll call him Thomas. He can be Thomas Wheatcroft. Let's fucking go. He was fucking spying on me. Alright, cool. It's Betty Wheatcroft and Thomas Wheatcroft. Sorry, dude. Your best mate is dying in this one shot y'all have made. Thomas, parentheses, Tommy. Everyone calls him Tommy. Except his mom. This time Thomas isn't alone. Oh my god! I played that game. Thomas. Boop boop. There we go. This one. Okay. I feel like this is a good amount, because if we add any more NPCs, it would get too cluttered and overfilled, and it would drag things on, I think. Any other ones? I might add in some small ones. Small NPCs. Just in case we need any extra ones. But these are gonna be NPCs that are in here. You guys have the effort to try and find him. Oh yeah, I have no idea, dude. Can there just be a desert frog that if you gaze into his eyes, you see something freaky? What? These are player characters? No, these are NPCs. A Warforged Toast. Oh god. Okay, so that took a little over 2 hours, but we have basically all of the pieces. We have like pretty much all of the pieces to put together the one-shot. And we can, okay, so what about names? I think we need to do setting names. Every other biome is based on a deep black with dark blue sections like birds with deep blue marbling. That'd be cool, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll have to, because I definitely can't do this next week. I definitely can't run it next week because, this is gonna take a while to make all of the maps and tokens and write up all the details and whatnot. And so it will be in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna try and get it to be prepared in 2 weeks from now, but it definitely won't be ready by next week. Yeah, so what we need now is just the names, like the names of the islands, the names of the cities, something like that. And then we should be good, and then that should be the end of it. And then I can get to work on actually slapping everything together. You guys have any ideas for, like, the world, or the Rainy Town, island, names, Aquatown? Aquatown starting area. The below. Oh, I like the below. Fleshy Ruin. Which is Fleshy Ruin? Because I like the below. The below sounds cool. The below. Ready Town. The Crying City. I kind of like the Crying City, but at the same time, the way that Silver described it, it was super happy and friendly all the time. Like, it was the opposite of a Crying City. Precipice for the Earth Island. Oh, yeah, because it would be Earth, Air, Water, Fire, I believe it would be the 4 elements for this. So, okay. I like the Precipice for Earth Island. So, Earth is Precipice. Precipice. And water. Do you want to go with Aquatown? Crying also can be water. Air. Oh yeah, we gotta name the Air Island, because that's the one that's gone missing and fell down. No Plant Island? Yes! All of them will have plants on them, and like Earth is going to have plants on it because it's the Earth. That's where plants grow. But there's none that's just like specifically plant-based. How many elements should we have? I figured it was just going to be the 4. Did you want more? Because like they're not really going to be investigating them. Funky Sky, you're here still? Funky Town, because they popping in again to say hello. We're just naming the cities and stuff now. Because they pushed it out too hard and it fell down too. Oh god. Dude, Funky Town. Let's go. Change the entire genre and tone to the... Yeah, dude, that's so funny. Hey guys! Goofy slice of life. Just kidding. The Flesh one light element? Wait, there's no Flesh Island. Bye-bye! Oh, kid, why would you say something so mean? The Fracture's Whisper. Fleshy Ruin, the dropped island? Well, oh, the island just dropped. Like, the island was just dropped, so it's not, like, covered in flesh or anything now. Like, it just recently fell down, which is why you're going to be going down to scout, because if it was down there for long enough, there's no point in scouting for it, because everyone would already be dead. So this is, like, it was down there long enough that there's a chance there were still people there. So it hasn't been, like, renamed as, like, a flesh ruin or anything. We are like, we're first responders to trying to get people away from the diseased mutant area. Somewhat fleshy, but it's an... Huh? What? The Air Island? The dropped island was the Air Island we agreed on, right? Or do you want to switch that? A cumulus. Oh, I like that! Wait, I like that one. A cumulus. That's a good name for an air island. We can do, and water, did you still want to do like, what did you call it, Aquatown? What was it? Aquatown. I can write Aquatown. It sounds so out of place. Got an, oh yeah. Underground tunnels connect the different areas in case disaster strikes. You can't have underground tunnels on floating islands. Chained together floating islands being held up by giants. They wouldn't stay, they just break apart. Alright, what's the fire island called? Yeah, Sulfur's like off making pasta or something right now, right? What is this? Who is... Okay. So I'm like getting rid of all of these notifications in my Discord. Notifications in my Discord. Bookopia. Oh my god. I can't name it Bookopia. Yeah, plot twist. The entire one-shot takes place on Ami Planet. Oh no. Oh no, I can't name it Bookopia. And Kindle? That's cool. And Kindle. Notifications be upon thee. Boy, they sure are. Okay, so Precipice, Aquatown, Accumulus, and Enkindle, and then the below is the Plagued Earth area. Okay. I don't think we really particularly need a name for the world. That's probably not going to come up. Like, in my campaign, I'm pretty sure most of my players didn't even know what the name of the planet was. The Rotten Vale, that's from Monster Hunter! Don't even! One's taken, yeah. Whew, alright. Is that everything then? I feel like that's all of the pieces. That's all the pieces we need, and any other extra lore or characters or flip-flops. How'd you know? I played Monster Hunter. I played one of them. I played Monster Hunter World. But for a little bit at least. Oh, Silver, welcome back! We're like just... I believe we're just finishing up, unless there's something else that we need. I feel... Oh, like this, so you don't look below. I feel like it would be like a bunch of clouds and things shielding you from what looks like below. So you can't actually see the earth unless you go down there. There's like a thick layer of clouds covering it, because then, you know, now there's no sun down there, so it makes it spookier and stuff. Should we play Iceborne on stream? I have Iceborne, but I am not good at that game, I don't think. It's been so long, I could never really figure it out. What about your island? Your island is called Aquatown, unless you have a better name for it. It's a good idea? Yeah. There's probably like floating like bridges and things, you know, things that are like movable, mobile, or maneuverable. What is the flexible? Flexible, that's the word. Things that are like flexible that you can like walk across, or like, yeah, or like you said, like magic bridges that you can like just opaque and go across. Sky bridges. Is an idea. Get friends? Wait, who? Me? Oh, right. I don't know if I have many. I know Laugh Kadayo has it. Laugh was actually the one that got it to me. Aquatown sounds good? Okay, we got Precipice, Aquatown, Accumulus, and Enkindle. Enkindle and the below. It's just so funny how, like, out of place Aquatown is. But you know, it's what you guys come up with, and this is your shebang. So it's been 2.5 hours, and that's actually a decent length of a stream. I think that works fine. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to like add to this? All of like the details or anything? Or do you think this is enough for me to take and run? Shark and Hogan got on PC. Shark be elated to play Monster Hunter World. He would. I love how you changed the tone. Yeah. Ooh. My mom? Why would you say that? You're so mean. Oh, my head. But yeah, if that's everything, then I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. Then I can start slapping stuff together. Alright. There we go. I'm going to turn this off so I can save. What horrors lie below? No, actually, I'm not gonna save. I'm just gonna copy and paste these into my one Discord thing. They call you the flexed. Why? Time to sleep to get ready for college in a few hours. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep, go get sleep. Go get sleep, buddy. Go get sleep. Let me just screenshot all of this. Slap it into a private thingy so I have access to it. There's one. There's two. There's three. And four. No! And four. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye Venom. Danganronpa wallpaper. Oh wait, you can see my fucking wallpaper? Yeah, it kind of does that. If I scroll over a tab, sometimes it'll plop it open. Alright. Crazy hair day or school? Oh my god, shave your head. Don't actually do that. Crazy hair day. God, we never had crazy hair day at my school. I don't think. I don't know. Do you have like spray paint? Or like that hairspray? Hairspray paint that you can get at like Party City or something? Turn it into pasta. Like get like hair gel or like hairspray and like swirl your hair up into like strands and like put like fake meatballs of like pom-poms or something and just make your hair look like pasta. Get like a paper plate and everything and just kind of like attach it to your head and get like an actual like plastic fork or something like that. If you try not to add another project, impossible. Thank you, thank you. I have like so much stuff that I always add like too many projects that I can like, then I can, you could try, hell yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of other stuff that I need to work on. It's just that my, it's been so busy because the deadline for the one commission got pushed forward half a month. I'm almost done it. I am almost done. So that one is fine, but I also have Maiko's, which, you know, luckily doesn't have a set, deadline, but I have been working on that one too. And then I have this that I gotta do. I have another thing that I have in the works, or a couple other things that won't be done until like after this and whatnot. And I also have to set up stuff for whatever I'm doing for Halloween, because like now it's spooky season almost. Like on Sunday it's suddenly spooky season. So now I have to like think of stuff to do for that. And one of those things, I said I was gonna play VR Forewarned, and I was looking into how to do that. I hope I can, because I have a PSVR, and PSVR, from what I read, it doesn't actually support every single VR Steam game. So, hopefully? But yeah. So I have to start looking at that, because I have, like, no time left. But I did already say that one of the days next week, if I can get the marble game, I'm going to be slapping the marble racing thing on my schedule for next week. The one funny song about airplanes in Night Skies is playing. Oh no! They pretend airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I got really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? Okay, I think that's the end of the stream. Thank you, thank you for your contributions. You guys made something really fucking badass, not gonna lie. This is gonna be an interesting shebang to try and slap all together. But I will do my best to do what I can with this child that you have crafted. And then I will subject it to my friends and make them go through this. Alright, so I'm going to hop off. I have a headache. I'm gonna go do something. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, it's 10:30. Alright, bye-bye, guys! Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.